Good afternoon, bloomers and friends. It's Russ. I'm behind the camera today, and we're doing another AfterBloom. Today we are here with Carl Toland, and we're going to have a little conversation with Carl and find out who Carl is and how he got to bloom and all of that good stuff. So, good afternoon, Carl.
Hi, Russ.
Carl, tell us, give us a little bit of history about yourself.
All right, Russ. I am from Texas. I was born in Texas a month before the U.S. entered World War II because of the bombing of Pearl Harbor. My dad served and was able to come back from the service basically unscathed, and we were thankful for that. He was able to go to work for Phillips Petroleum Company. After that, worked his entire career for Phillips. Our family prospered in oil, and Texas is where I stayed, lived until 1965. When I graduated from Texas Tech. Don Coffey and Dave Verdery are also alumnus of Texas Tech. In 1965, Mac Davis and I had a common theme, which was Lubbock. Happiness is Lubbock, Texas, in my rearview mirror. So happy to get out of Texas. I had dreamed of going to California to work initially, but fate had me going to Maryland instead at that time. So it took 48 years to get to California. And I'm glad to be here. And being in California is finally a dream come true. I was a Presbyterian most of my life until 2003. When Linda and I discovered the United Church of Christ in Portland, the First Congregational Church, and we really did find a home there that empowered us and enabled us to be all that we wanted to be in a church setting.
And tell us, Carl, how did you guys find Bloom?
Okay, we were planning to move to the desert, but before we moved here, we wanted to be sure there was an open and affirming church, United Church of Christ here. So I went online, and lo and behold, thank the Lord, there was Bloom of the Desert Ministries, an open and affirming congregation, and that's how we found Bloom. We came and we have been here ever since.
And what does Bloom inspire in you?
Well, as many of you may know, I do work with Linda Lang on Bloom Notes every Sunday, every week. It's the church's internet and email newsletter. Slowly, I have worked into this task. It has become less of a task than a joy because it allows me to use some of my creative ability, things that I'm quite passionate about. Lets me write a few funny things every now and then. And this is a ministry that I truly enjoy, and I feel like it's something that Bloom has enabled me to do and helped me to live out a ministry for the community.
That's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. It's nice when we as bloomers can find a ministry that fits us like that. Well, Carl, thank you for your time today, and it's been pleasure to speak with you and find out a little bit more about you, and I'm sure bloomers will enjoy watching this video and finding out a little bit more about who Carl Toland is and where he came from and how he got here, and a little bit of your history, because we know you now, but we didn't know you then. So thank you again, Carl.
Thank you, Russ, for all you do.
And until next time, folks, this is Russ signing off, and we'll catch you next time.